Broadway's My Beat, from Times Square to Columbus Circle, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world.
Broadway's My Beat, with Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover.
There's a thing about Broadway. It mixes well with the sunlight. On a noonday of summertime, the concrete strikes silver glints, and the mob is nicely proportioned with silken ankles and dachshunds and wind-blown hairdos. And an organ grinder plays background music for the big grin and the clown's funny nose. At headquarters, I stood watching it, pushing away the time for the filling out of my routine reports. The diversions were down there in the streets, the girl and the yellow silk dress she wore, both knowing about summer and loving the feel of it. Then I heard two things. A sigh that came from me, and a phone ringing that came from the phone. Danny Clover speaking.
Did you do what I told you?
Who is this?
Did you do it, Mr. Clover?
I don't understand. Who am I talking to?
I wrote you a letter about Stephen Courtney.
But Stephen Courtney's dead.
Yes, I know he's dead. What's the matter with you? Everybody knows he's dead.
What's your interest in Courtney? Who are you?
Can't you see it doesn't matter who I am? Can't you understand? Stephen Courtney...
Hello? Hello? Hello?
He was murdered.
It started that way. The anonymous call, impossible to trace. The sifting through the dust of a man's death. Stephen Courtney's dying had for a moment upset the delicate balance of many worlds. Of finance, of corporate bodies, of dynasties in oil and steel, and the breeding of racing horses. The decay that for months had wasted his body had forced him finally down to the level of all old men who must die. The headlines wept, the commentators lamented. The memos came down from chairmen of boards. There'd be a minute of silence for the death of Stephen Courtney. But now it was spoiled. Now a voice cried murder, and a policeman must listen. In the Records Bureau, I found Stephen Courtney's death certificate. Cause of death, heart failure. Date of death, June 16th. Attending physician, Dr. Arthur Fulbright. In his office, Dr. Fulbright was poised, curious, and annoyed.
Permit me to understand. You're questioning my diagnosis of the cause of Steve Courtney's death?
We can put it that way if you want.
On what do you base this sudden presumption?
You have a right to know. On a phone call.
From whom? Another doctor? Some quack who wants to destroy my reputation? Chooses to degrade me by having me questioned by the police?
It came from a woman.
Who?
She didn't say. All she said was Stephen Courtney was murdered.
That's preposterous. Steve Courtney died last week as I had expected him to die, of a coronary disorder. You knew he would die of it, as I knew it, his family, his servants, his enterprises.
But you'll fill me in, huh, Doctor, because I wasn't that privileged.
The newspapers had it for months. How old Steve was bedridden. How he had chosen me as intimate friend to be his attending physician. How I kept him by sheer know-how from death's door.
Still, he died.
There are things in heaven and earth.
Yeah. Tell me about his dying.
Normal. I had a call from his estate on Long Island. I canceled all other calls, went out there. Found old Steve lying sprawled on the floor, dead. Peacefully dead.
You said he was bedridden. Why was he...
Why was he on the floor? I confess the question occurred to me at the time, but then I rejected it. Like everything else, old Steve chose his own way of dying.
Describe it to me exactly, how you found him.
I have. He was sprawled in the middle of the room. He had knocked over a radio on a... That's strange.
What is?
The radio. I'd left explicit instructions. Nothing of the sort was to be in the room with him. Too exciting? Now, what do you know? Old Steve defied me.
Yeah, I guess he did at that. Sometimes it slips out of our hands, doesn't it, Doctor? It took about an hour to drive to Long Island and the estate of Stephen Courtney, and enough time driving through the estate to make an observation. The grass is always greener in a rich man's backyard, and plants that are only supposed to grow in the tropics will blossom on Long Island as long as they're nurtured by thumbs turned green by association with money. The plenipotentiary of the hibiscus beds told me he didn't know whether there was anyone in the house or not. But try at the track, he said. Yeah, the racetrack, way down there. Miss Lilla would probably be there. She always was. Then some more of the tour to the private track of the late Stephen Courtney. When I got there, the decor was still intact. A golden girl riding a black racing stallion, and a man leaning over the rails holding a stopwatch.
He did fine, Miss Lilla, just fine.
Whoa, Sun Prince. Steady, boy. Steady, that's the boy. How did he do, Joseph?
101 and 2/5 for the 5 furlongs. I'll help you down, Miss Lilla.
All right. Who's your friend?
Huh?
Your friend.
I didn't notice any. Hey, what are you doing here, mister?
My name's Danny Clover.
I didn't ask you
Hi,
that.
Danny. Cool off, Sun Prince, Freddie. What can we do for you, Danny?
I'm from the police.
Fine. I'm Lilla Courtney. This is Joseph O'Donoghue, our trainer.
How do, Mr. O'Donoghue?
What's the police want with Miss Lilla?
Joseph takes care of me.
I see he does.
The old man said I should. The old man said that, Miss Lilla.
Joseph?
That day he died. The next morning from that, his voice said to me, Joseph, you see that Miss Lilla is all right.
When did my father tell you that?
The morning after he died. Your daddy still talks to me, the way he always did.
I'm glad. Things like that happen to Joseph, Mr. Clover. Once... Well...
No, tell me about it.
I once chartered a plane to take some people down to Baltimore last year's Christmas. Joseph said don't go. A voice came to him while he was sleeping and said, tell Miss Lilla not to go. But I went. The plane crashed. I was the only one who came out of it alive. Even at that... Well, here, feel my knee, Danny.
Well,
Go ahead, you'll see. The doctor said I'd be a cripple for life.
Dr. Fulbright?
Oh, you know him?
We just met.
Don't go back to him, Danny. I think he's incompetent.
But he diagnosed your father's sickness as heart disease.
I know. Oh, I suppose I'm being malicious. Of course, Daddy had trouble with his heart. Of course, Dr. Fulbright is competent.
What about the radio in your father's room?
What did you say, Danny?
The radio. Your father wasn't supposed to have a radio in his room. He did on the day he died.
He did? Now, I don't understand either. Why are you here? Why is a policeman asking me questions about Daddy?
Call it routine.
Don't talk to him, Miss Lilla.
Joseph.
I got a feeling about it. I say don't talk to him.
Danny, I'm sorry. I've got to go now.
There's some questions, Miss
You'd better talk to my brother. He's around someplace. Try the house. I just can't talk to you, Danny.
You admire our graveyard of dead animals?
Oh, yeah, quite a trophy room.
Yes, that stuffed specimen you're looking at, Bengal tiger.
Huh?
Many brave souls lie asleep in the deep Hindu jungle. All because old Steve wanted to bring home a pussycat.
Old Steve, your father?
My father. Brandy?
No. Then you're Burl.
Yep. Mother and I got along fine. But old Steve said the boy is hard to handle, so he called me Burl. He thought that would make Mother angry, but Mother fooled him. She died a long time ago. First of the day, it says here.
You know who I am, why I'm here?
No, the domestic staff is agog with it.
A woman called me. Said your father was murdered.
It's a free country. They have the vote. They can say people were murdered, even my father. Maybe it proves something.
Like what?
That the old man was human enough to die when someone killed him. I didn't know that about him. I thought he always picked his own time and place for everything.
Then you think he died because he was ready to die?
What does it matter? He's dead and I'm rich. We're all rich.
It'll be easier if you try to stay sober.
Sober? When was that? All right, I'll stay sober.
You said you're all rich. Who?
Lilla. I watched you from a window. An exciting thing, Lilla, wouldn't you say?
Lilla. Who else?
Yeah, you wouldn't say. Well, there's O'Donoghue. He got a big hunk. And the cook and the maids and the nurse. And a man in Iowa who shined my father's shoes once.
The nurse. Who was she?
Alice Barnett. Nursed the old man for years. It paid off.
Where is she?
Who knows? Old Steve dies. Nursey goes somewhere to cry. Leaves this nice, big, cozy mausoleum. No Nursey anywhere.
She lived here.
Mm-hmm. Bed and board and street dresses. Who cares?
We do. I'll phone headquarters to find her.
Good hunting.
Donahue, the trainer, he told me your father talks to him even now.
My father. Joseph hears voices all the time. About a month ago, he had a three-way conversation with Orville and Wilbur Wright.
There was a radio in your father's room when he died. How did it get there?
You know, I wouldn't know.
But he was dying. Surely you...
I was a most unfilial son. Look, why don't you ask Nursey when you find her? See, she knew about things like that. Yeah, you just ask Nursey. I earned this, no?
Welcome back to the doldrums, Danny.
Huh?
I was just leaving headquarters for the day. I thought it would be nice of me to welcome you back to them, the doldrums.
What are you talking about, Detective?
Well, Danny, since you have been cavorting with society and munching scones with the Blue Bloods, I wondered if you would be the same old Danny.
And am I?
Did you bring me a scone, Danny?
No scones. Tell me one thing. What about the nurse, Alice Barnett? Did you find her?
She is being as scarce as a...
You didn't find her, huh?
as a...
Danny Clover speaking.
You'd better get up here, Mr. Clover.
Who is this?
Burl.
What's the trouble?
It's your business to find out. Get up here. Somebody just got beaten to death.
Over here! Over here!
He's in there with... Get him out! Get him out!
It was a design in horror, done in grotesques. The horse, rearing, screaming, clawing its hoofs against the stall. The girl, disheveled, twisted with terror, pleading with it.
Tia, leave him alone, no more. Leave him alone, Tia!
Whirl, dazed, helpless, sodden with fright, with drunkenness. The blazing moon setting fire to the web of blood that reached out from under the stall gate.
Tia, no more! Tia!
Girl, help me. Help me get that horse out of there.
I can't. I've been trying. I can't. Tia's a good girl.
Help me. Help me.
All right, don't slide me anymore. All right.
I'll open the gate. You grab her mane. Come on. Now.
Come on, Tia. There's a good girl. Come on, Tia. I can't hold her. I can't.
Let her go.
Joseph. Oh, poor Joseph. Poor dead Joseph. Dead Joseph.
What happened? Lila, what happened?
I don't know. I was coming back from a moonlight ride. I heard Joseph scream. Tia was standing over him when I found him, trampling him with her hooves. I tried to pull her away. I called Burl. We tried.
Tia must have kicked him. He fell, and then she... till he died. Tia.
No, not like that, Burl. Joseph died because he was murdered.
You are listening to Broadway Is My Beat, written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin, and starring Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover. Don't let a rainy day find you unprepared. Start saving for that rainy day right now by buying United States savings bonds. If you hold on to your bonds until they mature, you'll get back $4 for every $3 you invested. Buy United States savings bonds regularly.
In June, Broadway bursts out all over. It lolls in the breezes of the air-conditioned movie. It compares postcards from the family in the Catskills. It drinks deep of the neon-scented summer air, sighs, and wishes Mom and the kids would stay there, because Broadway's having a wonderful time. 60 girls, 60 will pass a given point at any given hour. The music drifting out of the Diamond Dance pavilions is like partaking of an open-air band concert. And the drama on the front pages, a movie. A sheer, unadulterated drive-in movie. Consider, a tycoon dies, someone calls up, says it's murder. A horse trainer is kicked to death by a horse gone crazy with the moonlight. The police say it's murder. Where else but on Broadway can you spend a summer in such a way? And in the technical lab, a man in shirt sleeves wipes the sweat off his lips, breathes on a magnifying glass, wipes it on his pants, invites you to hold it to a photograph.
Have a look, Mr. Clover. I suppose congratulations are in order. All because you made a lucky guess.
Huh?
Come. It was only a guess, was it not? You're saying this Joseph O'Donoghue was murdered? Well, anyway, the photographs, my analysis, quite bear you out.
They do?
Oh, yes. This one in particular. See the back of the skull. It's quite plain on this one that O'Donoghue was beaten to death. But not by a horse. By a weapon to make it look like a horse.
Horseshoe, I'll bet.
But not of the type affected by thoroughbreds, by racehorses. More like one of a truck horse or one that pulls a milk wagon. Ergo, considering the circumstances, my view is the man was murdered by a human wielding a heavy horseshoe. He... Technical. Conrad speaking. Yes, he is here. Yes, I will tell him. Certainly. There is a woman waiting for you in your office, a Miss Alice Barnett. Lucky guess, huh, Mr. Clover?
Yeah, I didn't even have a magnifying glass. Miss Barnett?
Yes.
We've been looking for you.
Yes, I thought perhaps you were. I've come to give myself up.
You're the one who called me, who told me Stephen Courtney had been murdered.
Yes, I wrote you a letter, too. But there must be many things you want to ask me.
There are. Why'd you hide?
Because I was foolish. Because I was frightened. Because I don't really know. It's all mixed up. You see, Stephen and I were going to be married.
Oh?
As soon as he got well, it was all planned. It would have been exciting to be married to Stephen. Not for the money, just for Stephen.
He was much older.
Was he? I loved him. I didn't notice.
I see. Why do you think he was murdered?
Because it happened on my day off. Because I don't think he would have died if I'd been there.
Where were you?
In town, shopping, walking in the park, feeding the pigeons. In St. Patrick's for a while. It was quiet there, restful.
But no place we can check.
No, I don't think so.
On your days off, who took your place?
We had an arrangement with the nurses' registry. I don't know who it was that day. It was usually a different nurse each week.
I'll check. Where?
On Madison at 49th. It's in the book.
You think Stephen was murdered. In your opinion, who would have a reason?
Whoever wanted all the money. The money Stephen would have settled on me as his wife. Lilla, Burl, O'Donoghue.
But O'Donoghue's been murdered. That makes the jackpot bigger for the rest of you, doesn't it?
It does. It means another $50,000 for me. I don't know about the others.
Where were you the night O'Donoghue was murdered?
At a movie. It's a feeble alibi, isn't it?
I'm holding you, Miss Barnett, on suspicion of murder. Miss Barnett accepted it. She folded her hands in her lap and waited patiently until a man in uniform nudged his head through the door, got the signal from me, and gave the signal to her. Somehow I got the idea that as long as she would stay in jail, people would spend their time apologizing to her. It was a time for thinking about things. Too many people had been unconcerned about the death of Stephen Courtney. And in the murder of Joseph O'Donoghue, the man who heard voices, there, that was the thing to think about. Somehow the first death necessitated the second. And in the matter of the nurse sent by the registry, that also needed looking into. I did.
The receptionist said you were a policeman.
That's right.
You wish to hire a nurse? Maternity? Your wife?
No, it's not that at all. We're conducting an investigation.
And you want to see me?
That's right. It's about one of your nurses.
One of the newer ones, I suppose. If you would have seen the crop that just graduated, that just registered with us. Some of them are pretty.
I wouldn't know. I want some information about the nurse assigned to the case of Stephen Courtney.
There were several of them. I'm afraid you'll have to help me if you want me to help you.
The relief nurse assigned to Mr. Courtney on June 16th, the day he died.
Facts. That's what I like. Now we shall see. Courtney. You see, we have them cross-filed. Patient's name, nurse's name, doctor's name, name of the illness. Courtney. J. Courtney. S. Samuel, Courtney S. Stephen. Here we are. I said, here we are.
Tell me about it. I was never much good with charts.
Each little line has a meaning all its own. As you see here, there is no line at all opposite the date of June 16. So we turn the chart over.
Naturally.
And we see the reason why, written in longhand. On June 16, there was a phone call from the Courtney household telling us not to send a replacement on that day.
Oh? Who called and said that?
Why, I wouldn't know. For information like that, you'd have to go straight to the source. Naturally.
Perhaps if I'm more explicit, Mr. Clover, you'll understand. No one is to go into Miss Lilla's room. Not even the police.
Those are your orders, Doctor?
Precisely mine.
Then you won't mind justifying them to the mere police.
Justify? What presumption you people have. However, Miss Lilla is quite ill. Psychotic shock. 2 people she loved very much are dead. She tried to stave off the inevitable by writing, gaiety, etc., but it's caught up with her. Natural in a woman of Miss Lilla's sensitive fiber.
Yeah, I guess it is. Doctor, who gave the order that no replacement nurse was needed the day Stephen died? You?
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. No nurse? Well, that's preposterous. Surely not...
Get out of here!
Why, whatever could
Psychotic shock, huh? Sensitive fiber, huh, Doctor?
You're vicious, Burl. You're ugly and vicious and drunk.
Oh, no, little sister, don't throw anything else. It'll only bring on a relapse. Come on now, poor, sick little sister. Out of bed!
Leave her alone, Burl. Are you all right, Lila?
Are you all right, Lila? Sure, you're all right. Everybody thinks you're so sick, little sister.
Shut up, Burl.
You can't say that to me. I am the master here now. You, Lila, O'Donoghue, old Steve, I crack the whip, and
Burl. Burl, are you hurt?
He'll be all right. Just let him sleep it off.
I'm sorry. Sorry you had to see us like this, Danny. It's all so ugly. So like they want us to be in the papers, isn't it?
You're not really sick, are you?
No, Danny, just tired. I fixed it up with Dr. Fulbright so they'd leave me alone. I don't know, doing it this way. Maybe it proves I really am sick, you think?
Lila, listen to me. The day your father died, there should have been a nurse here. Why wasn't there?
I don't know. We thought maybe things got all mixed up down at the nurse's registry. No one showed up.
Because they were called and told not to. Who did that, Lila?
Someone called it. I don't know. I don't know who it could have been, Danny. I told you I don't know.
Try to think, Lila.
I told you. Get out, get out. I can't take any more.
Look at it, Danny.
The boys found it, huh? It's not pretty.
A horseshoe nailed to a club. They dug it up back of the far turn of the Courtney track. Murder weapon, Danny? The thing that beat O'Donoghue to death?
I'd say so, Tartaglia.
You know, it's not enough. I'm up to my elbows in the solution of this case with horses, but I had to go to the movies last night.
Poor you.
Comes the newsreel and more horses. The running of the Westfall Handicap. Nip and tuck all the way home. Oh, Danny, that Sun Prince. What a horse.
Who?
Sun Prince, the horse that almost won the Westfall Handicap. I'm telling you, I almost had heart failure.
Why?
Well, look, here was this horse, 6 lengths out in front. He stumbles, throws his jockey.
This Westfall Handicap, when was it run?
Oh, Danny, I can see you are a man who is not smitten by the bobtails. This handicap was run last Saturday. Let's see, June 16th.
Gino, you went and did it. You put 2 and 2 together.
And I got 4, huh?
Not only that, Gino, you got a murder. There was no hurry after that. I took my time driving out to the Courtney estate. I didn't even have to go to the house. I saw what I was looking for on a small knoll that overlooked the grounds. Lila. Lila holding the reins of a black stallion, standing against the early evening. A precise composition, sculptured to catch the eye. There was a flaw to it. Lila had seen me coming, and the pose she'd struck was too steady, too pat. But it held until I walked to her, touched her arm.
Oh,
You've recovered, Lila.
not really. Look at me. How do I look?
The same. You've got some more clothes on than the last time I saw you. Outside of that, the same.
I'm glad. But I need this. The quiet, the evening, riding. you want to ride with me, Danny?
No.
I expected you to come. I thought sometime soon you'd come back and use the gamut of, let's ride together, Lilla, and I made it easy for you. Now I don't understand you at all.
I'm trying to make up my mind about you.
Oh, how can you? You're not really trying.
Whether murder becomes you or not.
It made me ill for a while. You saw that.
You're faking, Lilla. It's how you reacted to committing murder.
Me?
Your father's murder, O'Donoghue's.
Oh, you're a fool, Danny.
Your father's murder, by attending him yourself instead of a nurse, by turning on the radio when his prize horse raced. The excitement when the horse stumbled stopped your father's heart and brought you a lot of money.
Is that murder? Because a horse stumbled, because my father's heart stopped, eventually it'll happen to all of us.
O'Donoghue, because you were afraid of him. Because you really believed he heard voices. Because you thought one day your father's voice might tell Joseph who killed him.
Ride with me, Danny?
No. Come on, Lilla.
You're a fool. Son Prince!
Get off that horse.
Up, Prince! Up! Kill him! Kill him, Prince! Kill him!
The stallion reared high, pawed at the gathering darkness. His jowls flecked with foam. Then a hoof caught me, spun me. And again, I looked up from the ground. He was a monster, poised on his haunches.
Prince!
And suddenly he lost balance, fell to his back, recovered. In an instant, he was a fleeting shadow. And I got to the girl, and I got to Lilla. She was small, huddled. She didn't move. Only in her eyes was their life. And it held briefly. Then it stopped. When the night turns into Broadway, the streets burst into fragments of electric flame, fling reflections hard into the shadows. It's a piece torn out of a jagged dream, the twisted concrete, the blare that ebbs, then screams again, the faces that dart and waver and are lost forever. It's Broadway, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world. Broadway, my beat.
Broadway's My Beat stars Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover with Charles Calvert as Tartaglia. The program was produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. The musical score was composed and conducted by Alexander Courage. Included in tonight's cast were Joan Banks, Mary Lansing, Florence Lake, Francis X. Bushman, Elliott Reed, and Junius Matthews. For more adventures with Danny Clover and Broadway's My Beat, CBS invites you to make a date with them for Monday evening, July 3rd. Yes, after tonight's broadcast, Broadway's My Beat moves to Mondays for the summer, starting July 3rd. Next week at this time, you'll hear the premiere broadcast of a new CBS show called Songs for Sale, featuring Jan Murray, Tony Bennett, and Ray Bloch's orchestra. Celebrities from the music world will meet songwriters with unpublished music on Songs for Sale, and you'll find it's full of fun and tunes of all kinds. Be sure to join us Monday, July 3rd, for the next broadcast of Broadway's My Beat. Joe Walters speaking. This is CBS, where the Goldbergs are every Saturday night. The Columbia Broadcasting System.
Broadway's My Beat, from Times Square to Columbus Circle, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world.
Broadway's My Beat, transcribed, with Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover.
With autumn, twilight is of a new texture on Broadway. The faces of women are paler, their walk no more languid, not slow now. The swirls of mist have risen from colder waters, and the sheen of pavement is chill. The hawkers have moved into doorways, and the autumn deals are pulled out of topcoat pockets, and the smell of mothballs is on them. And the fall slogan, "You don't like it, kid, get lost." And because autumn came too swiftly, and you've nothing planned, you accept the deal. And still it happens. You get lost. And another quality, autumn twilight on gray stone, the place of drifting and changeling shadows that move slowly or briefly on unending twilight. The segment of city reserved for the housing, the considering, the analysis of violence, police headquarters. And in it, the room, the office, where now is twilight talk and autumn moments held close against the time of their shattering. Where I was, and Detective Mugman.
I've been thinking, Danny.
Huh?
Been looking at this newspaper and thinking. It's been years since the wife and I have been to a football game. Together, I mean.
Oh, maybe next Saturday you could...
And she says she's lost a taste for it. She says, too many things to do around the house. Go yourself, she says. All those young kids there, she says. You think that's why, Dan?
Why what?
Why she won't go. Used to be a time she and I couldn't get enough of it. College games, day, night. Now she tells me, go yourself. All those young people. That's why, huh? Maybe if I said to her, oh, hi, Gino. Come on in, join the coffee clutch.
Thank you indeed. Some other time. As now, there is murder being done.
What are you talking about, Gino?
A relay from me to you of the very words screamed by a distressed lady into our central switchboard only a few minutes ago. The call was traced, Danny.
Where?
To a house on East 63rd, 1823 East. Listed to a party name of Robert Turk.
Let's go, Muggerman. Try the door, Muggerman. Come on. Yeah. Come here. Look. Incense.
Smells real exotic.
Yeah. Now take a whiff of this water glass. Make a comment, Muggerman.
Something with opium in it, probably laudanum. Must have been quite a party. Wonder who cried murder. I wonder who... Hey, Danny, look.
Parakeet.
Yeah. Neck twisted. Dead. This is quite a joint, huh? 7-armed idols. Crazy-looking dolls. Pictures on the wall. Your back teeth rattling, Dan?
Where's that music coming from? There's the speaker, but...
Yeah, machine must be in the other room. I got a friend who's got one. She dead?
No. Made the call, though. Didn't even have time to hang up. You try the phone.
Hello? Hello? Nothing, Danny. I think she called up and yelled murder on account of the bird, then got carried away with it all and passed out.
Maybe.
This room do it to you, too?
What?
The idols again. Sawdust dolls. It's going to sound silly, but I'm going to say it. Black magic, huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. Just take a peek, will you? For instance... Here, this thing. A doll in a baby dress. Eyes bandaged. Arms and legs tied with... Hey, what's this stuff?
I don't know. It looks like a weed of some sort. Seaweed, maybe.
What's been done to this doll? Pierced with thorns.
Find out where that music's coming from and turn it off.
Yeah. It gotta be in this room. It's the only one. Danny! Girl wasn't kidding when she called, was she?
Dressed like that. Tunic, Roman sandals. What is this, Muggerman?
I don't know, Danny. I don't have any idea what it is. I only got a name for it. Probable suicide. I make a flash judgment like that because the guy lying on the floor has a cut throat and he's holding a weird-looking dagger in his hand. Outside of that, I said my piece for the day. Your turn, Danny.
I don't know. I just don't know. And turn and walk once more through the nightmare place. And from effigy and idol, in the brilliant wings of a dead parakeet, the ebb of twilight. On the face of the stilled girl, the lacework of early darkness, the swift stroking of nighttime. And move again through the grotesque violence. From initial robes of raw silk, from desk litter, other things confirm the identity of the dead man. Robert Turk. And on the quickening flow of night, the stirring of the girl.
Mara, I want to go home. Take me home.
And gently get from her finally an address and nothing else. So give her into a physician's care. Arrange that she be taken to her home. Then leave the place of masks and seaweed and death to the swarming of professionals with camera and dust powders. To another place, then, and another room. A simpler room, a plainer room, where sleep is. Only the magic words for it won't come. And suddenly it's a bright October morning. Check in at headquarters. Tell them you'll be at Morris Spencer's. Go there. Darkness is no longer on her face. Only sunlight, and a bright smile. And she leans against the bulk of a young man, holds his arms close around her waist as she talks to you. Sways a little.
So strong. So strong. My fella's so strong.
Miss Spencer.
You two don't know each other, do you? I'll introduce you. This is Johnny Longstreet, my fellow. The boy I'm going to marry. And you? Who are you?
He told you, Mara. He's a policeman. Honey. Baby.
What, Johnny?
Tell the policeman to go away.
I can't do that, sweet. He wants something of me. You go over there and sit down. I'll find out what he wants.
Uh-uh. Do it from here.
Sweet. Sweet thing. What do you want of me?
What you couldn't tell us last night because you were passed out from drugs.
Was it a drug? Is that what Robert gave me to drink? He told me it was an exotic something, Johnny. He said it was a something that would make me fall in love with him all over again.
Did it? Did it, honey?
You go over there and sit down, sweet. Because I told you. I told you 1,000 times. Nothing could make me love Robert again. Not potions, not rituals, not strangled birds. So you go over there and sit down, sweetness. 200 pounds of college football player. And gentle and obedient and faithful as a hungry little boy. He throws himself at men and they're taken away on stretchers. And for me, he's a little boy. Be patient, sweet.
Maybe you're not over it, Miss Spencer.
Not over what?
The drug, whatever it was you drank.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong. Some doctor did things to me. Left me with a mind as clear as a bell. Anything you want, I'll clear it up for you.
Let's start with Robert Turk.
All right. With him. Once there was a cult, and Robert was its high priest. Somebody told me about it over cocktails, and I went with her to his place. It was exciting and dark. And Robert spoke of love to me. It was something I'd never known. Robert was a kind of man I'd never known.
How long ago was that?
A year ago.
Go on.
Then it got boring and dull and tiresome. And I resigned from the cult and from Robert.
But last night he finally persuaded you to see him.
You think so?
Tell me.
This was last night. Robert phoned me. Out of the blue, he called me, begged to see me. And because once there had been an emotion for him and excitement, I went. And he was in his toga, and he brought out all the props, and he performed, and said incantations, and fed me a potion, and twisted the neck of a bird. And I laughed at him. And he went into another room and cut his throat. And I called you people, sipped my drink, and passed out.
That's how it was last night, huh?
Boring. That man's going to go away now, Johnny. Where were we, sweet? Oh, Johnny. Johnny Longstreet. What a wonderful boy you are. Johnny Longstreet.
Annie?
Yes, what is it, Gino?
Lady out here to see you. Says her name is Turk. Mrs. Edna Turk, widow of the late deceased Robert.
Show her in.
This way to see Danny Clover. Call me if you need me, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Sergeant. Please sit down, Miss Turk.
Robert Turk was my husband.
Yes,
I came here this morning to tell you about him, because this afternoon I plan to go shopping. And I don't want any of you people coming around my house and interfering with my plans.
It's nice of you to stop in, Mrs. Turk. Just go right ahead.
I've learned that my husband slit his throat.
Or had it done for him. We don't know.
Just incidentally, Mr. Clover. I left my husband yesterday morning. It would be pleasant to toy with the possibility that he killed himself because of me. But I'm sure Robert did it for the excitement of it. You don't jump out of your seat and slam your hands on the desk and lean forward and yell, "What are you saying, woman?"
Just go on, Mrs. Turk.
Robert was out of his mind, you know. Still no reaction. Some of his best friends were witch doctors. Nothing. I mean it. Witch doctors, black magic fellows. A lot of them in Manhattan. Boys and girls who look like you and me. Only nuts. Play around with the occult for kicks.
I'll want their names.
I wouldn't know them. As soon as Robert put punk to his incense, I knew his buddies were coming over, so I left.
Do you know Morris Spencer?
A long time ago. Once at a party. 100% party where nothing stranger than everybody getting looped took place. Robert pointed her out to me and said she was a high priestess. At the time, Moira didn't have her shoes on, so I told myself, this is no high priestess if I ever saw one.
Yeah. What else?
Nothing else. My husband was out of his mind. He was looking for kicks. He found all of them, then he ran out. Nothing else left but put knife to throat.
Take a look, Danny. Came over communications a second ago.
Johnny Longstreet?
Yeah, just now under a subway train at Times Square Station. Fella was pushed. Johnny Longstreet, dead. It's still your turn, Danny. Got a comment?
You are listening to Broadway Is My Beat, written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin, and starring Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover.
CBS Radio brings you every kind of show. Pleasure for everyone. Wonderful hours of fun. Turn your dial for a smile. Entertainment all the while. You'll hear the best wherever you go. Just tune to CBS Radio. CBS Radio.
October spreads its golden light over Broadway. The mob hurries down Saturday Street. It's the day of the stadium again, and the soft drink, and the old locomotive yell. The very small hot dog for 35 cents. And it's the day when higher education comes into its own, when an English student punts a bladder and everybody screams. The word is bula bula, the flower chrysanthemum, and everybody's either your buddy or your arch rival. Get with it, kid. Today it's just like going to college. Below all of it, in the subway, the non-ticket holders still crowd. But excitement of another kind. A man who fell or jumped or was thrown onto the tracks in front of a subway train. Where I was. Above me on the platform, Detective Muggerman.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right. You just stand over there with that man. Hey, Danny.
Give me a hand up, Muggerman. Thanks. Any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple, just dying for the opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, you, mister. Tell Lieutenant here what you saw.
Like a bird in flight.
Look, friend.
I looked up and there he was in midair, as if he were suspended. And whatever held him, severed.
Did you see anyone push him?
No. Then gracefully he began...
Go home, mister. All right, buddy, what did you see?
Well, I was standing beside him. As a matter of fact, I was practically looking right at him. Then it happened.
What did?
Why, he wasn't there anymore. I heard a scream, and there he was like he is now.
Anybody push him?
Who pushed him?
Okay.
Take over, Muggerman. I'm going back to headquarters.
Here, Danny, put it in the hat.
Huh?
Our pool, Danny. Our football pool. Don't be coy. Pony up 2 bits. Put it in the hat.
All right. What have I got?
What you've got. Notre Dame, and you're giving 20 points.
Oh. The game's over, isn't it?
Forgive me. You lost. The way you've been helter-skelter, I didn't get a chance to collect from you this morning. So I am seizing this opportunity by the horns to collect from you...
Besides the hat, Gino.
Huh?
Besides the 2 bits in the hat, what else have you got?
Oh, that.
You're a big winner today, Gino, but don't press your luck too far.
Don't be harsh, Danny. 'Tis not often I am smiled upon by Dame Fortune. What I've got as follows. Nothing new on the death by subway of Johnny Longstreet, fullback, third-year college boy.
Run down a Morris Spencer I asked for. Have you got that?
This I got?
Gino.
Excuse it, Danny. I was making in my mind an explanation to Mrs. Tartaglia how come I got an anonymous quarter to put in the piggy bank. Morris Spencer, huh?
Whenever you feel up to it, Gino.
Rundown on the lady in question was made as per your request. These items have been found. That she was a finance to the deceased Johnny Longstreet, and that she is a widow of 1.5 years standing.
Oh?
2.5 years ago, Morris Spencer was married to a fellow Charles Lane by name. Said fellow was found, according to these records, on August 3, 1949, on a sidewalk 8 floors below the window from which he had thrown himself. As per testimony at coroner's inquest by his widow, Bora.
Well, let me see those records, Gino.
Goes without saying. As you review them, you will come to the place where I have made a pencil check mark, easily erased, besides some information which I personally thought would be of some interest to you.
Well, you want to tell me about it, Gino?
As long as you ask. This Charles Lane, deceased of a running jump from a window, former husband of Morris Spencer, was in partnership at the time of his death with one Spence Griffin in the novelty and election button business. This Mr. Griffin is now to be had at his home address, 1923 West 18th. I took the liberty this was of some interest to you.
No apologies, Gino. You did splendidly. Thank you very much.
Yeah?
Is your name Griffin?
That's right.
I'm from the police. Name's Danny Clover.
Well, is it going to take long enough for you to come in, or are you just selling...
If you don't mind.
Oh, sure not. Come on. Have a chair. Now, you don't mind me trying to squeeze into this outfit all the while, do you?
No, go right ahead.
Big thing. My alma mater won today. Everybody's dancing tonight, so I got to get into a size 42 because a married lady named Janice Drinkwater is going to show up. When am I going to stop kidding myself? You want to give me a hand here? Thanks.
Kidding yourself about what?
Janice Drinkwater. College, when I knew her, it was Janice Galt. Now I'm size 48, and every year we made at this dance, both of us 10 pounds heavier, and tell each other we're both Oh.
Did you go to college with a man named Charles Lane?
Charlie? He's dead.
I know.
He jumped off the porch. Very high porch. No, I didn't go to college with him.
He was your business partner, though, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Every year a wrestle with his tie.
Why did Charles Lane jump?
Every year Janice straightens it for me and wags a fat finger at me. Why do I do it? Why do I dance with her and make believe to myself I can't feel the stays?
I'm talking to you, Mr. Griffin. Why did Charles Lane jump?
I don't know. No idea. I was there when it happened, you know.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Party for his wife. let's see, what was her name?
Maura?
Mm-hmm, that's right, Maura. Ever see her?
I've seen her.
What kind of a kick she on these days?
What do you mean?
Well, the party. She had a formula, crazy death curse or something. We all sat around on the floor, beat on things in rhythm, bang things together. Half the people in the weed, I guess. And sure enough, half hour later, after we'd been making jerks out of ourselves, comes a scream from the porch, the balcony.
Who screamed?
Mara. Jumping up and down, screaming, crying, carrying on, pointing out to the street, Charlie jumped! Nobody else got excited very much. Figured it all happened because we'd made that circle with all that mumbo-jumbo. You know something?
What?
I hope Janice doesn't show tonight, then I don't ever have to go anymore. Brother.
And leave the man struggling to thin himself back into a memory. Leave a man who had been there when Maura Spencer's husband had fallen into death. Had walked then, and for a while drift with an autumn day with swarm coming into city, fighting crowd going home, and somewhere near river find a bench, sit a while, watch tug and barge on autumn waters, hold it back for a while. Then consider 3 deaths, Robert Turk, Johnny Longstreet, Charles Lane. Then make a decision. Leave the still place by the river. Go back to headquarters. Get Muggavan in on it.
Check these out of supply, Danny. What you asked for?
Yeah, I holster and gun off the chair, huh, Muggavan?
Oh, sure, Danny. Here.
Oh, thanks.
The way you figure, huh? The way you have to do it, huh?
You got another way?
No, I guess I haven't. A woman, she's part of a man's life. Gets to be a part of his dying. 3 of them. Count them. 3.
Oh, see you, Muggavan.
It's your life, Danny.
I'll see you.
Yes. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Miss Spencer. You mind if I come in?
I wish you would.
Thanks. You alone?
Johnny isn't here, if that's what you mean.
He's dead.
Oh?
Didn't you know?
No.
Happened earlier today. Subway train killed him.
Then it really did happen.
I just told you.
No, that's not what I mean.
What did you mean?
Something you wouldn't understand. I knew Johnny wasn't coming back. Who are you?
Are you all right, Miss Spencer?
I haven't been drinking or anything. You're a policeman. I remember.
That's right. Do you remember Charles Lane?
I was married once. To him. He's dead, too. He jumped from a place and died.
Jumped?
He had to.
What do you mean?
There were some people, and we crouched together in a circle, and we said some things, and we wished it. And Charles died.
Why did Robert Turk die?
He cut his throat. You know that.
He committed suicide, too, didn't he?
Like Charles. He had to.
Because you rejected him?
That's part of it. But this. These.
What are they?
Little ivory sticks. They're Chinese. These are why Robert died. You throw them, like dice. And whatever pattern they make when they fall, that's what happens.
Do it.
You want me to?
Sure.
You're really interested?
I want you to.
Listen.
Yeah?
Do you know about me?
I want you to tell me.
All 3 of them. Charles and Johnny and Robert. I wanted them dead. They died.
Yes.
I can do that, you know.
I know. Miss Spencer.
Mara.
All right, Mara. I'm going to take my coat off. It's warm.
I want you to.
And this, my gun, I'll put it here on the desk. Now, show me about the ivory sticks.
You stand there, and I'll kneel on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Now. Come, look. You see?
And what?
The pattern it makes. It tells me I'm very beautiful. and I will live a long time.
I'd like to try.
All right. Here. You kneel. I'll stand here.
What do they say?
Death.
But you haven't looked.
They say death. Johnny's dead. And Robert. Charles. Now they say you. And that's why, Mr. Clover, you have to die. Because I want it. And I can do these things. Make men die.
There's no more blanks in the gun. It's empty.
Die. Die. Die.
You killed all of them, didn't you?
Yes, and you. Die.
Let's go. It rolls over Broadway now, the shock of the night. And the sound of it is a thing of laughter and trumpet and a million-throated voice. And from 1,000 streets they gather to come here, to scream with the roar, let the wave of night roll over them, gather them up, spill them into the doorway of their choice. It's Broadway, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world. Broadway, my beat.
Broadway's My Beat stars Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover, with Charles Calvert as Tartaglia and Jack Crucian as Muggavan. The program is transcribed and directed by Elliott Lewis, with musical score composed and conducted by Alexander Courage. In tonight's story, Sammy Hill was heard as Mara. Featured in the cast were Lee Millar, Truda Marson, and Lou Merrill. Bill Anders speaking. Turns for tonight's Vaughn Monroe Show, next on most of these same stations. Tonight, Vaughn sends his songs our way from Duke University, Durham, North Carolina. Also ahead for CBS radio listeners tonight is Tarzan's gripping exploits in the City of Sleep, the capital of the continent's narcotics industry. On Gangbusters this evening, it's the case of the Christmas trio with a strange kind of Christmas spirit involved in an even stranger Christmas time wedding. Enjoy Vaughn Monroe, Tarzan, and Gangbusters all ahead tonight on CBS Radio.
And remember, the comedy treat that can't be beat is Jack Benny Time, Sundays on the CBS Radio Network.
Broadway's My Beat, from Times Square to Columbus Circle, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world. Broadway's My Beat, with Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover. The time of September was too swift. It whirls now in pools of chill twilight, scans the river for the waters where it will die. And autumn has a good hold on Broadway. And the street gives in, stops fighting it, opens a closet to the top coat and the credit plan dyed fur. And blow the dust away. And here's what is left of the hoarded summer laughter. The budgeted dreams for beachwear. Useless now. So call up someone, make a joke about it. It's autumn on Broadway, and the fashion is changed. Because night is colder. Night is longer. On a side street, the autumn violence. The dead man, the murdered man, sprawled against a litter of jewels and watches. The patter is glint and quick tick of time. And scarlet tracery of scrubbed wood of floor. A jewelry shop on West 46th. Time 11:30 p.m. And Detective Muggerman there, and me.
Made it uptown real fast, Danny.
Robbery?
It looks to me like robbery. Can't really tell in all this mess. Showcases knocked over, all that stuff, jewelry left on the floor. One thing, though.
What?
Whatever it was, he put up a fight. Look what it got him.
You know who he is?
That business license on the wall there made out to a Paul Tracy. Stuff I found in his wallet made out to Paul Tracy. There's something else on the wall I want to show you, Danny. Come here.
Bullet hole.
I already dug out the bullet. Makes one less for Dr. Sinsky to
Who
work.
called it in?
Passerby heard shots, looked through the window, couldn't see anything, called a cop. Business must have been good for Mr. Paul Tracy.
You doped it out, huh?
Easy. A man in his shop this late at night, business must be good. Customers in a rush for things, strive to please. Look what it got him.
I know, you told me.
Sometimes, not often anymore, sometimes it shakes me that way. And there's something else I found, Danny, his inventory book. I'll have the boys check all this stuff against what's in the inventory, then we'll know if the motive was robbery.
I'll get it. Hello? Hello?
Who is this? I want to talk to Mr. Tracy.
Oh, who's calling, please?
Tell him Ellen. Tell him his daughter, Ellen Tracy. Tell him it's late and I've kept supper for him. Oh, tell him I just want to talk to him.
Where do you live, Miss Tracy?
What's it to you? You just tell my father.
It's the police, Miss Tracy. Where do you live?
Police? Why, police? Something happened? Listen, where's my father? Let me talk to him, you.
I'll tell you about it when I get there, Miss Tracy. Where do you live?
1827 East 36th. You bring Papa with you, you hear? If he's in trouble, I want to know from his own lips.
I'll be there right away, Miss Tracy. That was his daughter, Muggerman. She was angry because she kept supper for him. Because he was late.
Explain it to her, Danny. Tell her it won't happen again.
Dead? My father? Tell me. Tell me again what you just said about my father.
Listen.
He's not dead. I'm not going to believe it. You can stand there and tell me whatever you want. I don't care what you have to say. I'm not going to believe that my father is dead.
He was shot, Miss Tracy. The way it looks, robbers.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I told him. How many times did I tell him, don't work late, Papa? You're crazy to work late. A little shop on a side street all by yourself. And now it's happened. Robbers. Thieves and robbers, and my father is dead.
What do you do, Miss Tracy?
What?
Do you work, have a job?
Yes.
Well, that's what I want to know. What do you do?
I take care of my father. He's a baby. I had a job.
You took care of him, that's all you did?
All I did. Listen,
I'm
you.
sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
All I did. The child, a 43-year-old baby, my father. Wash for him and darn and wait on him and cook.
Now he's dead, now you don't have to do that anymore.
I didn't mean that.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's my fault, all of it. You know why he worked so hard, so long? To make a good home for me, for his daughter, his child. He used to say the greatest pleasure in the whole world was to make a nice home for his child. So I could bring my friends here, and it would be a pleasure.
And did you bring friends, I mean?
I didn't have time. There was too much to do. Keep everything neat and sharp and worry about him. And now he's dead. Now I don't know what to do.
And in the autumn house, the new sound. The restless walk of a woman, the back of her hand to her mouth. The aimless, unheeding walk on the edge of anguish. And then the brief stillnesses as she stopped at the things that were her father's. The robe folded neatly on the back of a chair, waiting. On a desk, the photograph of a woman, tinted, faded, features blurred.
He's dead, Mama. Like you. Now maybe you'll be happy together.
A pipe, a can of tobacco laid out for her father's returning. Other things. She looked at them, stared, not touching them. Walked again the restless circle. And leave them. And for a while drift with ebbing night to crowd, to lighted places, to quiet streets. Then to the room and sleep. And in the morning, it's still with you. The murder of Paul Tracy, jeweler. And at your side, being a big help, Sergeant Gino Tartaglia. Or, as he put it...
You agree with the verdict, Danny?
What verdict, Gino?
That I am a good man to have around in a pinch. You agree?
You took a poll, and that was...
So far, I have canvassed only Mrs. Tartaglia.
Mm-hmm.
Last night, I put the question to her. I said, what kind of a man am I, Mrs. Tartaglia? She thought about it a while, then she came up with, you are a good man to have around in a pinch, Mr. T. It was a subject for discussion in the Tartaglia household all through breakfast this morning, I can tell you.
Oh, sure it was. Is there anything else you want my opinion on, Gino?
I am so inclined, but who's got time? We must to work.
Anything you say.
That inventory Detective Muggerman found in the shop where the jeweler Paul Tracy was murdered.
What about it?
Give me a word edgewise, Danny. I'll give you what's about it. The list has been checked against the articles of jewelry, etc., found on said premises at the time of the murder. And these items that are here underlined are missing. No record of sale or other legal type transactions. Just missing. The consensus of the boys is they were stolen.
And the motive for the killing was robbery.
Such is the consensus. However, Danny, I have a quick thought on the subject.
Just put up the list. Full descriptions on the teletype, Gino, and to all the usual sources, pawn shops.
You need to prompt me, Danny? Goes without saying. I've already done that. Hey, you. One does not just barge in when the lieutenant is in conference. One knocks for permission.
It's all right, Gino. You can go now.
Goes without saying, Lieutenant. Remember that, mister. Next time, one knocks.
You wanted to see me?
They sent me to you. I am Charles Gower. I have a daughter, Mary. She's been missing from home for 3 weeks now. They sent me to you.
Well, there must be some mistake, Mr. Gower. You may have misunderstood. This is a homicide.
I understood quite well. There's death in it now. I told them that downstairs, and they said I should talk to you. Do you care to hear about it?
Yes, I do.
That jeweler, that man, Paul Tracy, I read of his murder in the papers this morning.
What about him?
This about him. My daughter, Mary, she was in love with him. An older man, a man with a grown child of his own. Mary said she loved him, made me listen to things about him. And I hated her for that.
And your daughter has been missing now for...
From the day I told her to stay away from that man, not to waste her youth or intelligence on him, not to throw away her life on him. I love my child, Mr. Clover. I want her back. I'll try to grieve with her over a man she thought she loved. He's dead now. He won't need her. And she'll come back. Mr. Clover.
What?
I don't know. I don't...
And then there was nothing to say to each other. Space between us and silence, composed of a man's loneliness and mute pleading and heartbreak. It held for an instant, and he broke it. His lips moved as if trying to shape a smile, trying to give notice that he would do what the world expected of him, be brave, be a man. But he was a father with a lost daughter, so he just turned and walked out of my office. Wait, then. Sit in a chair. Turn it and look out the window. Make wordless appraisals of what was on the streets, what things, people, circumstance, which conspired with time to make a man be murdered in his shop, and a girl missing. What things? And it's interrupted.
A real fast one, Danny.
What is?
A call in from a pawn shop. Someone tried to get rid of Mr. Tracy's jewels in a hurry. Here's the address, Danny.
Get me a squad car.
Be with you in a minute, sir. Yes? Yes? What can we do for you today?
We're from the police. We got a call a little while.
Yes, we did. Credentials? Yes, we are indeed from the police. Forgive us for slamming our safe in your face.
Don't mention it.
Here is the item we phoned about.
Who pawned this bracelet?
A young lady. The information we want is on the stub here, attached to the bracelet. Mary Gower, 1717 East 3rd Avenue, apartment 2C. And that's
What did she look like?
Frankly, I couldn't say. Not a beauty. I would have noticed if a beauty. Not her, not that one. No, indeed. It was a busy time. I didn't particularly notice.
Short, fat, tall, what?
It was a busy time. I didn't
Oh, I
particularly...
see.
The bracelet itself is not of great value, but it has a very good salability. You know, a few diamond chips and this double heart clasp. Very good design for sweethearts with insufficient means. $5 down, $1 a week type merchandise. Retail value perhaps $120.
Why did Miss Gower pawn this bracelet?
This morning, about 10, before the police reader came out with the description. We'll want to take this with us, won't we? Yes, then we'll sign this, please. Yes, we want to protect ourselves, don't we?
Ride to 3rd Avenue now. Short tour of the city at twilight. Crowd that funnels into subway. Heroes with automobiles and the jaywalkers who are not afraid of heroes. Turn off Broadway and East. And mostly crowd who walk home. They walk slow. And find an address. The brownstone is tenement. His hallway of damp plaster, naked, where the wallpaper is given up and fallen away. His stairway of curved steps, and don't lean too hard on the banister. His doorways with numbers in marking pencil. The blinds were drawn, so the light was poor. So it was necessary to look close, to see the slash and bruises on the girl's face. And to see that she was dead. Shot. Had been murdered.
You are listening to Broadway's My Beat, written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin, and starring Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover. In military hospitals here and abroad, even though the war is over, life and death battles are still being waged against hemorrhage and infection. You are needed in these quiet, all-important battles, for fallen fighting men need blood. In America, there is no other way to get it than for you to give it. Won't you call your Red Cross and be a Red Cross blood donor? Help a wounded boy back on his feet again.
When September dies and the river wind takes over, Broadway is faced with something new. A sudden, swift chill that races through the clots of crowd, is lost, comes again and brings to mind the image of wool sweaters and earlier darkness and far-off frosty sounds. And twilight is brief. It hangs suspended for moments, darkly pink. It is gone, too. So hurry to this place, to that, home, or to a phone booth, or into the night time that forever winks a promise. And where I was, where night is measured in typewriter strokes, in statistics punched in cards, upstairs from Misery, my office at police headquarters walled off from it, until Misery walked down the hallway and opened my door.
Mr. Clover.
Well, come in, Mr. Gower. Please, sit down. I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, they told me to come up here. I'm doing all the things they told me to do. Come to the morgue because a girl is shot to death. Perhaps it's your daughter, Mary, and I come to the morgue. And it's my daughter. Now I'm a man whose daughter's been murdered. And they say, now go upstairs and talk with Mr. Clover. And then here. And we'll talk.
Because of my part of it, Mr. Gower, the policeman. And I have to know why your daughter...
In such an ugly way. A dirty way, Mr. Clover, in a dirty room. It's such a small way to die. Let me tell you about my daughter. Yes. It begins with a cliche. I wanted a son, and when Mary was born, her mother died. And there was a girl child. And in a little while, that girl child was what I wanted all the time. And then another cliche.
Go on.
I wanted my child to be a doctor. A doctor, well, there's something good about that. The parent can say, my child is a doctor, and feel secure that he's been a successful parent and proud.
Yes, I know.
Next year, Mary was going to medical school. It was good to think about. A parent smiles to himself at thoughts like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
And she met this jeweler, this older man. She wanted to marry him. She fell in love. She ran away from home. She forgot my dream. She died.
Did you kill Paul Tracy?
No, I didn't. I suppose I should have.
Danny?
Well, what do you want, Gino?
I got a guy down the 14th precinct. Caught him with Luke from Tracy's jewelry store.
All right. Sit here if you want, Mr. Gower. I don't know what else to tell you to do.
Look, mister, what makes me such a big pudding? Everybody around here pokes a finger at me, says I'm a thief, I'm a liar, I'm a criminal. They even send up town for reinforcements. You gonna poke too?
Mr. Court.
I'm nothing, I keep telling them. Now I tell you I'm nothing. I can't do you no good.
You were picked up with stolen jewelry on you.
Stolen, bought, lost, thrown away. Who knows? Who cares? Happens I was strolling through an alley. Happens I noticed several shiny items behind a trash can. Naturally, I investigate. I always do. All of a sudden, I get lucky.
You said several. You were picked up with one, a garnet bracelet. What happened to the others?
Let me run it down for you, huh, mister? There was this bracelet you mentioned. There was also a lavalier, a necklace, a brooch, a couple of rhinestone clasps. You know, go here on a girl's dress.
What did you do with them?
Look, I'm a lonesome type fella, mister. My name is John Cork, and very often it happens to me I get lonesome.
Don't play it too big, Mr. Cork. There's murder in this one.
Murder? They didn't tell me. The boys, the pokers, they didn't tell me murder.
The jeweler those things were stolen from, Paul Tracy, and a girl, Mary Gower.
I'm sorry for them. I'm sorry they died like that.
All right, you're sorry. Did you kill them?
What's with you guys? First I'm a thief, now I'm a killer. That's how you get your kicks. That's how you fill in the lonely hours in between.
Tell me what you did with the other jewelry.
So I tell you then what? How many crimes you going to accuse me of?
Tell me.
I found the stuff. I pinched my cheeks how lucky I was. I went to a bar. 3 ladies were sitting at a table. They impressed me. They were lonely, like me. So I introduced myself.
Then what?
Then what is we went to the apartment of one of the ladies. We sat around. We talked about life and such. We danced to the gramophone. Passed out prizes to the best couples. That's what happened to the rest of the jewelry.
Who were they? Where do they live?
I just don't know, mister. It got real loaded out. I don't know. If I saw one of them ladies right now face to face, I wouldn't remember. It could cost me, huh, this lapse of memory?
Yeah, it could. Let's go, Mr. Cork. Have him released into your custody. Ride with him the streets of early autumn. And John Cork's running commentary on swift drifting night images of women. And at headquarters book The Forgetful Man, the lonesome type man for armed robbery, for suspicion of murder. And for an instant he clutches your coat, makes a pleading sound.
Hey?
Gives it up.
And
upstairs to the office. And sit with it in darkness, because it's a thing of shadows, quiet, grieving. And the beating of a girl, Mary Gower, about the face, then the killing of her. And the man, Paul Tracy, she had loved. Reflected light dances on dark walls. Sit with it.
Danny?
It's all right, Muggerman. Come on in.
You got an objection to electric light? Here it don't cost. Well, maybe I shouldn't have turned them on. I wouldn't notice how beat you look.
You got something, Muggerman?
Yeah, but it could wait a little while if you want.
What is it?
A couple of things. That room where you found Mary Gower?
What about it?
It wasn't hers. Paul Tracy rented it 3 weeks ago. Paid a couple of months' rent in advance.
Anything else?
Boys from Technical been scrounging around the jewelry shop where we found Paul Tracy.
Yes?
Yeah, bloodstains on the floor weren't all Tracy's. They got a slide down the lab with scrapings on it that matched Mary Gower's blood type. RH factor, exactly. Technician Gordon was very positive about it. Something else, Danny.
What?
I got on my desk Dr. Sinsky's report of his examination of Mary Gower. You remember that flesh wound on her head? Made by a bullet. Several hours before her death.
Then she was in the shop when Paul Tracy was killed.
Uh-huh. And another thing.
What?
When you found Mary Gower, she'd already been dead for close to 3 hours. She was... Danny? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Look up the number for Reeves' pawn shop, huh, Muggavan?
Well, sure. Oh, here it is, Danny. Murray Hill...
Call him. Get him down here. In here, Mr. Reeves.
The morgue?
That's right.
Look, sir.
It'll just take a moment, Mr. Reeves.
But just because we did our duty as a pawnbroker is no reason why we should...
In here.
What is it you want us to do?
That girl who pawned the bracelet at your shop, you said her face didn't register. If you saw her again...
Oh. Go ahead, sir. We'll try. We never saw this girl before in our life.
You're certain of it?
Positive. The hair, the color of it. Well, we would have remarked to ourselves about it, I'm sure. This girl was never in our shop. We say it positively.
Thank you, Mr. Reeves. That'll be all. Let's go, Muggavan.
Yeah.
This house.
Yes? Howard.
Mind if we come in, Miss Tracy?
It's pretty late.
Oh, it won't take long.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Tracy. This is Detective Muggavan.
Yes?
Just let's go inside.
I don't see what...
We'll tell you about it.
All right.
Miss Tracy.
Go ahead, stare, look around. I haven't touched the place. Take off my shoes. They stay there in the middle of the room. Cigarette ashes on the floor. See? Dust. Dust on everything. I don't have a father anymore, Mr. Clover, so I'm not a daughter, so I'd like to be a good one.
It hits you hard about your father, doesn't it?
You see what's happening at this house? It's happening to me. Now, what do you want?
There was an item in today's paper, Miss Tracy, about a girl.
Which one? The one who wears a fur bathing suit in her shower? The one who had triplets? Or the
one who was shot to death in a room on 3rd Avenue.
No. No, I didn't see it.
I'll tell you about it.
What for?
Listen, Miss Tracy, early this evening, I found a girl shot to death in a room. There was a bullet wound on her face, and another, the one that killed her.
I don't care what happened to her. What's it got to do with me?
The lieutenant was trying to explain something to you, Miss Tracy. Let's listen to the lieutenant.
Look, it's late, and I'm tired, and I've
You've been through a lot, Miss Tracy. We appreciate that, so let's all just be quiet and listen to the lieutenant.
The girl I'm talking about was named Mary Gower. She got the bullet wound on her face a few hours before she was killed.
She was shot again, Miss Tracy.
What's all this got to do with me?
Her name was Mary Gower, and she loved your father, and your father loved her.
Miss Tracy?
She was a young, lovely girl, and your father loved her.
No! No.
No, what?
No. No, 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 no!
That's not going to cut the truth out of your mind, Miss Tracy.
He didn't love her! Oh. Be sensible. My father was an old man.
43? That's not old. Maybe to you. Not to a man of 43.
Did you ever see that girl? A young snip. She didn't even know her own mind.
About your age, Miss Tracy.
Oh, say it. Prettier.
No more. She's dead. She's been murdered.
Last night, when your father was killed, there were 2 shots fired. One killed your father. One was found in the wall of his shop. And that's how we know Mary Gower is with your father.
She loved him, and she killed him.
Now, cut it out, Miss Tracy. She didn't kill him. If anybody in the whole world knows that better than anybody else, it's you.
She killed him.
Mary had a bullet wound on her face, and the bullet was lodged in the wall. You tried to kill her, then...
If it wasn't for her, my father would still be alive.
2 girls loved your father, you and Mary Gower. Now he's dead. How come, Miss Tracy? Why did you kill him?
I tried to kill her. He grabbed me when I pulled the trigger. She ran out of the store. My father fought me. He fought me. He hit me, his daughter. The way I took care of him, he hit me.
Well, there was a struggle and the gun went off. Is that it?
No, it was no accident. I shot him. I meant to shoot him. All I worked for, the way I worked, nothing. For that girl, he hit me. He hit me.
And later, you went to the room where Miss Gower was staying and you shot her.
I told her my father was dead. She didn't cry. She just stared at me. She shook her head. I slapped her across the face, but she just sat there and shook her head, and I killed her.
You planted a bracelet in the pawn shop in Mary's name to make it look like she killed your father. Then you threw the rest of them away.
What did he want with her? He had everything.
You?
Me. He was happy. And he was alive.
Let's go. It's the street of the hunter, Broadway, of the smile that's dropped at the tip of the hat, and the lights are flung from windows, out of doorways, and you walk a pavement spangled with 1,000 colors. But between the lights, that's where darkness is. It's Broadway, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world. Broadway, my beat. Broadway's My Beat stars Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover, with Charles Calvert as Tartaglia and Jack Crucian as Muggavan. The program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with musical score composed and conducted by Alexander Courage. In tonight's story, Lillian Bayef was heard as Ellen. Featured in the cast were Herb Butterfield, Billy Hallop, and Junius Matthews. The weather will be perfect for a hoedown tonight, no matter what it's doing outside, provided you take said hoedown via CBS Radio. It's Saturday night country style from coast to coast, when the Star's Address takes you to Dallas for the big jamboree and to Knoxville for the Tennessee Barn Dance. Don't be a square, be a square dancer tonight over most of these same stations when CBS Radio cuts loose with Saturday Night Country Style. Tonight's program was transcribed. And remember, you'll find Western adventure and music with Gene Autry Sunday evenings on the CBS Radio Network.